AFTV, we've just picked up a 3-0 win at the Emirates against Bodo. Shah, how you feeling?
I'm feeling excited. I didn't expect anything less. I mean, coming into it, I did actually think we'd concede, but we didn't. So big up to Matt Turner, keeping a clean sheet, and our defensive line looking good and solid.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good result overall. I asked you at the end of the stream, I asked everyone at the end of the stream, their standout performers. And it was, aside from Vieira being the common name, Tierney was mentioned, Tomiyasu was mentioned, and a few others. Vieira for you?
Do you know, I actually gave my man of the match to Eddie Nketiah.
Okay.
But that was a really, really tough call because it was a comfortable game for us. And I think everyone had a good game. There was no one on the pitch where you was like, oh, mate, what are you doing? Or sharpen up, or I want to see more from you. Everyone played really, really well. So it was a close call between Vieira and Eddie Nketiah. But I gave it to Eddie because he was a bit more hungry. He did have quite a few opportunities that he missed, but he just showed me a little bit more. So I gave it to Eddie.
I mean, Dan just more or less said the same. He said, you know, we have to talk about Eddie for a second, how he's come on leaps and bounds recently. Dan said, you know, in the past he's been critical and ideally he'd want another striker, but what he's been seeing from Eddie is exactly what he wants to see. 100% effort, hard work, determination, and some development. I think he's added a bit of guile to him. When his back is to go towards a defender, he can spin off now. Something Jesus is very good at. He's been very good at for quite a while. So I think Eddie does deserve a mention.
Yeah, 100%. And I think having Jesus in the team as well, I think Eddie's learning a lot from him because you can see it, like you said, in his gameplay as well. And just adding on to everything you just said as well, you can see Eddie's been working. You know, we're all talking about his physique and how he's looking. You can see that he's been doing a lot of work in the background and it's all paying off on the pitch. So big up to Eddie, man. He deserves it.
And Vieira, golden assist.
Vieira, I know.
Somewhat of an unknown entity coming into Arsenal, but the brief games we've seen of him, he looks quite a player.
He looks very exciting. Like you were saying, was it you or Sharoy that was saying, you know,
we look
the
similar,
feedback?
So, yeah.
Doing a lot of lookalikes today. I mean, who do I look like?
I'll get back to you guys on that.
Yeah, let's get back to the game. But yeah, Vieira, you know, we've heard really good things about him, and what we've seen from the appearances that he has had, he's living up to those comments that have been mentioned about him. So yeah, I'm really excited to see, you know, what he brings later on. There's a lot of competition in this team, you know. Our starting 11's looking quite solid, but even when we rotate the team and bring other players in, everyone's looking excited. Me as a fan, I'm excited to see everyone play, but unfortunately we can only have 11 players on the pitch.
She wants 20 men on the pitch.
Literally, I mean, our squad's looking really good. It's a good feeling for us.
It's a good feeling. We've just beaten Bodo. But I do want to ask you about Sunday in Liverpool. Confident? Is that excitement going to turn into confidence in that game now? Because it's been a long time since we've been confident playing Liverpool home or away. How are you feeling about Sunday?
Do you know, I'm feeling confident for a few reasons. Number one, we're sitting top of the table. Number two, the way we're playing, like our mentality, how strong we're looking and everything. And number three, Liverpool are looking a bit shaky at the moment. You know, they're obviously going through a bit of a rough period, a bit of a rough patch. I think they're missing Mane a lot. So I think this is actually the perfect time to play them when they're at a bit of a vulnerable state. So yeah, I'm confident. I'm excited. They're at our ground. Yeah, I think we'll get the 3 points on Sunday.
Yeah, one more question as well. Any changes on Sunday off the back of this performance, or do we go again with the same team as we went against Tottenham? Dan said the only change he'd make is Tierney coming in for Zinchenko. Would you go the same?
Do you know, for me, I'm going to keep our Premier League start
11.
the same. Yeah, I don't really feel like we need to change it. Tierney's a great player. I absolutely love him. I think I'll just keep Zinchenko, just keep things the same. You know, we've got 5 subs. If we need to make changes, we can. But I just don't want to fix anything or make any changes unless it's completely necessary. So I'm keeping that same starting 11.
Just go again.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.